Welcome. Oh, I'm super excited. It is time for the best 90 minutes of my week. We are Speakers Playhouse.
We're just going to make it super easy for you and super fun during the next 90 minutes.
Welcome. Oh, I'm super excited. It is time for the best 90 minutes of my week.
Directly to you.
And my target market is all y'all. That's one. Grab the mic, guys. Get out there and speak this week. You should be on 2 stages a week.
If you had fun, please put hashtag I had fun in the chat box. And if it was, in fact, the best 90 minutes of your week, please put our very favorite hashtag in the chat box right now. Hashtag best 90 minutes of my week. I'm Kimberly Crow, along with my amazing business partner, Ginny Trask. We are Speakers Playhouse. And now it's time for you to get.
Oh no, she's on mute. Oh!
Hey folks, welcome. I'm super excited. It is time for unmuting.
That's right. It is time to unmute, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost.
I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited. We are here for Speakers Playhouse, the best 90 minutes of your week. I just got back from Costa Rica, so I'm kind of zen and relaxed, and things are going good for me. I'm headed to Peru. I'm headed to Ecuador, and I'm also going to go to Cartagena, Colombia in the coming weeks. How about you, Ginny? Where are you?
I love it. I'm doing a stateside tour, Kimberly. Kimberly's on the international leg right now. I'm on a stateside tour. I just got back from Fayetteville, Arkansas. I know that doesn't sound that exciting, but if you've never been to Fayetteville, Arkansas, y'all, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It is such a lush, amazing. It's like I was right in the heart of the city, and yet it felt like I was in a forest. Best thing ever. All right, so I just came back from Fayetteville. I'm in Houston right now. I go to Tahoe, California on Sunday. I don't know if Sailor Cooper's here. We're going out to Sailor Cooper's ranch for his grandmother's 80th birthday. It's going to be amazing. That's going to be cool. Then I'm going to Tahoe. Then I'm going to Colorado to go camping, and then I'm going to go to Wyoming. So yeah, Kimberly, like you're on the international leg. I'm on the stateside leg. It's all good.
That sounds great. I love it. All right. So if you guys have spoken abroad recently, if you've spoken internationally because you've spoken on Zoom, you can throw Zoom in the chat. If you've spoken in a city outside your own, let us know the city that you've spoken in. That's not the city that you reside in. And if you've spoken internationally, throw some countries or cities in the chat. Let us know where you've spoken in the last 6 months or year to let us know where you have contributed your juicy goodness so that the rest of the world can benefit from your know, like, and trust and start building your reputation with them. All right, we got a whole bunch of people that are out there. Costa Rica, teaching in Peru totally counts. Dallas, Texas, Tahoe is amazing. Wendy says Phoenix because it's 108 degrees today. Holy hell, that's a lot. I've sung on international cruises, Detroit, Michigan, Costa Rica, Manhattan, Houston, Canada, Mexico, London, Austria. But we got a world-class audience here, and that makes you all world-class because you're hanging with them and rubbing shoulders with them. All right, Ginny, so there's a lot of new people here today, and they're like, what are we talking about? Like speaking internationally? Well, yes, but there's all kinds of ways that you can get connected and speak to be able to make a larger impact in the world. And we're going to help you do that by connecting you with stages and speaking opportunities today. We got a lot of them. I got a lot of them. Ginny's got a lot of them. And our audience has a lot of them as well. But before we get into that, for the new people, Ginny, would you like to share a little bit about who you are and how you show up in the world so that they can know a little bit more about you?
Absolutely. And by the way, guys, now that everyone's got like kind of where everybody else is at in the chat, like we should meet up. People should meet up. I'm going to be in Detroit soon. We should meet up, Lucy. I am in Houston, Emily. We should get together, right? Like, it's always fun to meet people in person that you met on Zoom. But yeah, I will tell you guys a little bit about myself and what I'm up to in the world. So my name is Ginny Trask. I've owned or operated 5 multi-million-dollar companies, and I help other people reach into the multi-millions with their companies. I have been hired and to scale many, many companies over the years. I am absolutely magic at helping you to see your magic and then figuring out what is the easiest, most fun way that you can monetize that magic. And I truly believe that all of you should be growing your business through speaking. I teach the Aligned Speaker Method. I've co-founded the Aligned Speaker Academy with Joe, Mr. Always Good Mo Gazel, and we help people to align their message and their magic, because when those two things are aligned, magic happens and money flows. I help you guys to make 5 and 6 figures from stage every time you speak, and that is what I'm passionate about. So if you're ready to make 5 or 6 figures from stage, you can put a $sign in the chat for me, because all of you should be getting paid while you make your impact. We want you to get paid while you make your impact. Doesn't that sound good? So throw a $sign in the chat for me if you're ready to get paid while you make your impact. And Kimberly, I'm going to toss it back to you.
Awesome. So I'm super delighted to see so many new faces here today. You guys are awesome. I love how much you're playing with us. That's super, super important to be able to interact in the chat, turn your cameras on, and be here with us. Because if you want to get seen and heard in a bigger way, you got to be able to turn those cameras on. I was just on an event with Brendan Burchard, and he was like, if you guys are nervous about video, and we all were like, okay, so he's going to give us some tips. He goes, you're going to need to get over that. I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's a good tip. Like, you're going to just need to get over that.
Just get over it.
Okay. All right, that's a good tip. Straight from the mouth of Brendan Burchard. If those of you who don't know who Brendan Burchard is, he's a motivational, inspirational speaker. He talks about growth and has several masterminds out there, and I'm privileged to be in one of his masterminds. So a little bit about me. Welcome to Speakers Playhouse, everyone, whether you're new or not. For those of you I haven't met yet, I'm super delighted to meet you today. My name is Kimberly Crow, and I'm an international inspirational public speaker. And I've had the blessing on being on over 5,000 stages, including TEDx in Las Vegas. And besides Speakers Playhouse, which happens every Thursday, free for you all, 51 weeks a year, I also co-host Podapalooza, which is a super fun one-day virtual event for podcasters and speakers that happens a couple of times a year. And our next one is happening in less than a week. It's June 18th. On Wednesday next week, and we're having a pre-party about that. So if you want to know more about that, you can attend for free our pre-party that's happening on Monday, and you can actually meet the featured podcasters, some of them that are going to be featured on Podapalooza. So if my team can put that link in the chat for you guys to join that on Monday, that'd be awesome. And then, of course, Keynoting Camp, Influencers Cruise, the Voices of Women Summit, and a ton of others. So here's the thing. Ginny and I believe the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to share who you are and what you're up to in the world is by getting on a stage and grabbing a microphone, for crying out loud. Speaking is an amazing way to share your passion, grow your know, like, and trust, and build a base of loyal, raving fans that follow you everywhere. Plus, it's just like super fun. So stick with us, because today we're going to make the grinding, horrible process of how to find stages super duper easy and super duper fun, because in the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring the show host directly to you. So if it is not your first time, if you're one of us, if you've already been here before, drop our very favorite hashtag into the chat, hashtag best 90 minutes of my week. And if it is your first time, please put it's my first time, be gentle in the chat. Put it's my first time, be gentle in the chat, and we'll take great care of you. I do see several new faces in the crowd. Welcome to you. I'm just going to say, like, if you're wondering what it's about, we used to say that it's like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride meets Whose Line Is It Anyway? But then a friend of mine, Patrick Diamond, came back. He'd been there many times before, and he came back and he's like, you know what I love about Speakers Playhouse? It's like being on one of those kids spinny things in the park, like the merry-go-round. And the faster you spin it, the more fun you have, and you get dizzy. And it's totally great. And afterwards, you kind of want to throw up and you kind of want to do it again.
I love that. I love
it. Yes, that is what
Speakers
Playhouse is. Is that great, Ginny?
I love it. I love it so much.
So it's a gamified networking event designed for you if you want to grow your business by speaking on other people's stages. So please put OPS in the chat box if you're ready to speak on other people's stages. And in a moment, we're going to bring those stage hosts up to the mic. They're going to share their show's name, what kinds of guests they're looking for, and how you can quickly and easily apply to be on their stages. The stages could be in person, but they could be virtual as well. Lots of virtual opportunities like podcasts, TV shows, webinars, Facebook Lives, virtual events, and some real live in-person stages. And by the end, you'll also have a chance to step up to the mic because we want to hear from everybody. And you can share your talk title or the topic that you speak about, and then your contact information. So if you're a coach or an author or an expert or a healer or a creative, you're in the right place today. If you want to establish yourself as a trusted authority, you're in the right place. If you're ready to play full out this year and make a difference, you're in the right place. And if you're ready to have fun doing it, then my gosh, you are totally in the right place, because we believe if it's not fun, it's just not worth doing. So if you know that you're in the right place, let us know. Type right place in the chat. Type right place in the chat if you know that you're in the right place. You are exactly where you need to be to make a difference and play full out this year. Now, speaking of playing full out, I see some of our Play Full Out members here today. You'll notice them because they have PFO in front of their names. If you're a member and you don't have PFO, this is just a reminder to do that. Play Full Out is a monthly membership program that helps you get speaking opportunities, get coached up to speak on stages, learn how to convert, and up your game in speaking. We'll share more about our amazing membership in just a bit, but now let's get right to the goods. So if you're ready to rock and roll, type hell yes into the chat box, or hashtag heck yes, or heavens yes, or oh my goodness yes, or just woohoo. And we'll get this party started by bringing our stage host to the mic. So if you are a stage host, please raise your hand digitally. The way you do that is go down to the bottom of the screen, click on the words raise hand, and you'll get into a digital queue, and we'll call you to the mic so that you can share. When you share, you're going to give us 4 things. I'll put the 4 things up beside me in the chat. They are your name, your show title, your audience, and the types of guests you're looking for. So start thinking about what that is and type it up in the chat so that after you speak, you can actually enter that into the chat. Now, we do have a few announcements before we get started with that. So Ginny, would you like to take it from here?
Absolutely. All right, guys. 3 announcements really quickly before we get you access to these stages. The first one is we're live on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. It's great to be here. However, we're not going to be live on YouTube that much longer. The thing is, if you're watching along, you're checking this out on YouTube Live, that's amazing. But if you want access to these stages, you got to get in here, in the Zoom room, where it happens, in here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go there to speakersplayhouse.com, right above Kimberly's shoulder, speakersplayhouse.com. There is never a fee for Speakers Playhouse. Nope. We have been doing this completely free for 4 years. Why? Because we love to connect stages to speakers and speakers to stages. That is what we're all about. We want to make this easy, but you do have to be here in the Zoom room where it happens. So we are going to say goodbye to YouTube, and we will see all of you here in the Zoom room where it happens in just a moment. Bye, YouTube. All right. Second announcement. Guys, there's a lot happening, and there's a lot more that's going to happen. For those of you that didn't quite get the spinny reference that Kimberly got, you're about to get it, okay? There's a lot going on here. So Kimberly and I are not able to answer